Yo, man. I was literally with Kevin Hart right there, my guy. I'm on the. I think we good. I think we good though. Cause me and Kevin, we just robbed Netflix. Was them alphas? Y'all can call me Robber Zell, Thief in the Night. I don't care what you call me, but by the end of the night, you will call me La Alpha. Can La Alpha get a Zell? And I'm here with
Uniqo Williams, and you can get a what's happening, and also what the hell was that?
Yo, man, Kevin Hart just robbed Netflix, dog. My man.
I gathered that, but
you got to understand, we out here robbing. If you don't know, Kevin Hart just had a special. Kevin Hart just told the people. The people said it wasn't funny. The people rebelled against it. They didn't like it. And Kevin Hart said he didn't give a if they thought it was funny. Meaning he basically just robbed Netflix for a comedy special. Uniqo, tell me your thoughts.
well, he got paid, and if you watched it, that meant it got streamed. That counts. So at the end of the day, even if that might be his last hurrah, I think they're gonna give him another chance just to be like, hey, maybe that was just a dud. I think they're gonna give him one more just to say, if it was a dud or not.
The issue is with me personally, Kevin. I love you. I love your work ethic. I praise you a lot. You're the hardest working comedian.
Started, how much of it did you watch? Tell the people how much did you watch before you start running your mouth.
We watched 10 minutes and I fell asleep. But my brother sat there and fought through it, and he watched 25 minutes before he fell asleep. So shout out to him.
It couldn't have been that bad. I had to been late at night or something. Ain't no way. Maybe y'all had just got done eating y'all Thanksgiving meal or something. Ain't no way it was that bad. Now.
It was on a Monday.
Oh. It was after Monday Night Football, correct?
Before.
Oh. I'm trying to help you, Cam. My bad. I'm trying to help you, Cam. I ain't got nothing for you. Them boys fell asleep on you, man.
Then we went and ate barbecue and we watched Karate Kid. And then I remember why I don't watch Karate Kid 3. Because that movie was trash too. It's about
movies from the 80s tend to get worse and worse as they progress.
Yeah, the third Karate Kid was about a bonsai tree. And I'm like, they ain't even fighting. Ain't even no karate in this movie.
They was like 25 at the time, trying to be 16 still. It just didn't work out.
You remember the guy was trying to do a bonsai tree, and that was the whole story, and then they were talking about, we're going to fight him in the tournament. We're like, yeah, the tournament's gonna come up, and they just sat in the bonsai tree, start flirting with the girl on the shop across the street. I'm like, this movie ain't got nothing to do with karate at all.
So, do you at least have the premise of what Kevin Hart's because the last one, he put on a whole production to be like, I cheated and I'm sorry. And that might have been a part of his deal with his wife, but he was like, babe, I'm about to go on tour and tell everybody I cheated on you and that I'm sorry, so you don't look stupid. And I'm making $1 million in the process. This one, what else does Kevin Hart have to talk about? We know he's short. We know he had a rough childhood being short.
He dissed his kids a lot.
His kids? Okay, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, he dissed his kids.
So he's going to kid angle.
Yes, he dissed his kids. He dissed.
Come on, cancel culture. Cancel culture.
He made fun of himself, and that's probably my problem with cancel culture, man. Hey, man, if only jokes I can do is diss my kids, and I can tell you to shut up and dissing my kids, we got a problem. Cancel culture has ruined comedy. Shout out to the ones that don't care. Bill Burr.
Don't be abusing them children like that by dissing them in front of millions of people that stayed up long enough to watch that part of your stream. Don't do that.
Bro, I didn't even hear the one he was apologizing for because he talked about his daughter had HO activity.
Oh no.
Yeah, he said I didn't call her, and I said she had HO tendencies. By the way, thank you YouTube for loving us so much. But yeah, man, he said that and he apologized for it. I didn't get that far into it. I was asleep, like I said. But but as a comedian, let's get to the premise of this for real. As a comedian, if people say you're not funny, you don't supposed to say I don't care. Like, it's something about the integrity of people saying you're not funny that you don't say I don't care. You know what I mean?
I feel you on that.
Now, if it was just a certain group of people that just complain, if it was the cancel culture group, I'd be like, you shouldn't care. But it's everybody, bro. Bro, I ain't seen one person. I ain't seen one person. They said I laughed, bro. I ain't seen no clips. You know how they play clips?
He's not even going viral. He didn't even go viral.
Yeah, I ain't seen no clips. I ain't seen nobody. Like, you know how they post, even that Cat Williams special. That one joke you said that people like, they showed it. But bro, you didn't get no clips, bro. They mean people didn't think it was funny. They're like, oh, I don't have nothing to show. And I'm like, that's kind of, what's that?
Like the only clip I saw was, you know, when you first turn on Netflix and they're like, hey, watch stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like when you first turn it on, it just start automatically showing you a preview or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm trying to watch Hunter x Hunter. I'm gonna just go ahead. But I know that he was looking strong into the camera again and doing all that and saying, hey, and you know how you do, hey. So with that being said, yeah, that's Twitter didn't show no love. You know that you doing something when Twitter got the clips, like you said.
Yeah. You
trending good, and either you don't get no memes out of it, or you know what I'm saying? He ain't get no memes or nothing.
Bro, Jake Paul and Nate Robinson got more love on Twitter in the last 2 days than Kevin Hart has in 3 years.
Nate.
Yo, Nate went to sleep. But yeah.
Nate.
But I think that's an innate problem as a comedian. When you say you don't care, people think you're funny. I'm like, you're a comedian? Unless you're just doing it for money, bro. And then just say that.
Right there. Because there was a point in time when he did care if he was funny or not. When he was trying to do what he does in those nightclubs in Philadelphia, when he was trying to come up with some money, you know, and blah, blah. Yes, 100% there was a time he cared. But where he's at now, he was so funny. He has such a good run of being funny that he don't necessarily got to do the rock star stuff no more. He could just go around doing stuff and putting his face and stuff in good old Hart Productions. You know, he got that going on.
If you want to create films, if you want to go the Eddie Murphy route, go the Eddie Murphy route. Don't do stand-up no more, my guy. I know the money is great. Say I'll make you a show. I like you with The Rock. Make another movie with The Rock. I watched Jumanji. I didn't fall asleep. I watched 2. People didn't even like 2. I like 2. I give you credit. I like 2. People didn't like 2. I like 2, Kevin. I love your cooler talks when you in the pool. I watch all of them on YouTube.
Those are funny. Yes, absolutely.
I watched it. So it's not hate, my guy. It's not hate. The stand-up just ain't that no more. Maybe. And then my thing is, if you don't care, if you don't give us, that's probably why it's not funny. Because if you really admit that, that's why it's not funny. You don't care no more.
Here's the thing, too. He's rich.
Oh, yeah.
He's powerful. So he's not in his bedroom writing jokes no more. He need to look at his team of writers, because we all know after a certain point you get writers.
Yeah, Kevin.
So he might need to be looking at his writers.
Kevin, I'm tell you the truth. Amy Schumer, I'm gonna give you that treatment. I'm gonna give you the Amy. Hey, I'm gonna be like, is there any Kevin Hart fans left? If you keep trying to do these comedy specials, I got a video. Oh, can I find the one, Amy? Everybody watched that video. They comment on it. Wasn't that many people, but they comment on every one of them and said, nope. One dude said, shout out to her for making her money, but she ain't funny. And I'm like, oh. But
she is a product of Hollywood for sure. I don't know what they saw about her, but they put every resource they possibly could out there for Amy Schumer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She said a lot of controversial stuff, but at the end of the day, like, I don't see her working nowhere.
Bro, it's not funny, bro. And it's no hate to her. Get your money. I'm happy you got your money. But then, because I want everybody to win. So I'm happy you got your money, but the truth, you're not funny. Kevin, right now, stand up, you're not funny. Your YouTube is spectacular. I watch it. Your movies have been, some of them been good, some of them been decent. I haven't seen just one I hate. So that's a good thing, I guess.
Shout out to Real House Husbands of Hollywood. Hilarious.
Yeah, man.
Hilarious.
So it's not hate. I just want you to, my problem is when you say I don't care. So that means I don't want you to do it no more. That's it. That's it. Just tell me straight up so I ain't gotta click on it no more and fall asleep. Just tell me that I'm just doing this to get my contract with Netflix filled. And then once you tell me that, I know I don't have to watch it. Because you're not gonna put the effort into it. You're gonna put your effort in the Hart production, and I'm gonna support that. And because if you don't tell me, I'm gonna still watch your specials, and I'm gonna come back and critique you again. Why? Because I'm gonna support a brother the same way them Tyler Perry Medeas got horrible toward the end. I watched every one of them.
Shout out to the last Medea movie coming out. By the way, Medea got a last movie.
I watched that. I like that one. But the other ones before that,
out?
I think the funeral, yeah, ain't that? That's the last one.
No, this not the funeral. This one more. This is Medea's last. This is it.
Hey, this a play or the movie? Because I know the movie was.
It's called something to play, but it's the play, but it's a movie.
Oh, I knew that last movie wasn't gonna be, but the play he might make the play into the movie. I know the movie was supposed to be his last Medea movie. He said, but I don't know. If it's a play type movie, it's still a play and not a movie. So I guess that's what it is. But I watched all of them, even though they got worse at the end. Just to be honest with you, Tyler, I'm sorry. It did, but I watched every one of them because I support my people. I chugged along and watched it. Kevin, your movie went all the way through. Your comedy special, it went all the way through. Netflix got the whole hour. I didn't watch it. The TV watched me, but
I got a question while we on the topic of comedians and Netflix. Did Monique get canceled?
I have no clue. I don't think she did it. I don't know.
She didn't know, like she wanted more money from Netflix, and she went through a whole big thing about how she the queen of comedy and Netflix was coming to her with this much. And the internet responded not too much in her favor, like, hey, these dudes are funnier than you. So we had to pay him. But I ain't heard nothing from Monique in a long time.
To be honest with you, some people that she mentioned wasn't funnier than her. But at the same time, her husband probably does bad business. And that's why you don't get your relationship into business, because they gonna hype you up. Like you could have said, hey, you gonna give me this much? I'm not doing a 3-show deal. I'm doing a 1-show deal. I'm gonna kill it. And once you see I kill it, I'm coming for that bag I missed. I'm coming for that bag I missed. Cause I gotta prove y'all something. But they're like, no, we demand this much. And if they don't want to pay you that much, they not gonna pay you.
You see how Netflix do people they love. They treat Dave Chappelle very well.
Yeah, Dave said, hey, I don't want to know nothing. Viacom, y'all got to deal with Viacom. They want it on the show. I don't want it on the show. Netflix said, bet. And Dave like, I love Netflix.
And y'all can have all my specials and people can watch them.
Yeah, but HBO said, I know. No, dog. We playing this Dave Chappelle.
HBO is still trying to figure out. They're trying to figure out who all is still paying for them.
Oh, yeah, they gave it to me for free, so I'm watching. That Fresh Prince special was amazing. You didn't hit me up to watch it.
I saw the commercial 40 times on Twitter today.
They're trying to tell you, hey, ain't you supposed to call your boy today? But yeah, man. By the way, Kevin Hart, a legend, the most successful comedian to me in the history. Not the best comedian, but the most successful. Shout out to him. Man came up, he a grinder. He probably the hardest worker comedian. Out of all of them, he's probably the hardest working. I see the man go to 40 different shows a day with Hart Productions, and he and all of them. So gotta show him love for that. Hardest working comedian, the most successful comedian, the probably the wealthiest comedian. You know, I mean, accolades. The man's brightest. He might not be my favorite, but success is success, and I I applaud that man. Hart Productions keep putting out them dope YouTube videos and everything else. I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
But if you ain't, your heart ain't in stand up no more, man, just don't do it, man. That's all I got to say.
Agreed.
And remember, even through the hate in your heart, please keep stopping. Uniqo, any last words?
They really put Kevin Hart in the Kevin's Hart video. I mean, it was a whole scheme. And
remember, today, Tyler Perry, Tiffany Haddish, Kevin Hart, they all were, well, Kevin Hart not so much, but they all were living in Kevin Hart was living in an apartment, Tiffany Haddish living in a car, Tyler Perry living in a car, Tyler Perry is a billionaire, Kevin Hart is successful, Tiffany Haddish in all the movies. So remember, today could be your day. Today could be the day something amazing happened. Peace.
holla.
Fly right past you, been running it up since last year. I've been on my popping me a brand new band, yeah. No drip, just my texture. Them kids sit back, my tab, yeah. Bitch, we live.